Hello students, I hope you're doing well. In this video we are starting a new tutorial on 3D designing and modeling. So basically we are going to use the software called Blender, and this software is very much convenient for the users, and it's very user friendly. Okay, so I'll show you how to download this Blender file, okay, and how to download this Blender software from Google. So first thing what we have to do, we have to go to the Google and you need to type here download Blender. Okay, once you type download Blender, you will get the first website, okay, blender.org, http www.blender.org. okay, you just need to click on this, and whichever the latest version, we can download that one. Okay, so currently I am using Blender 4.2, that is the latest version. So if those who are watching this video and want to do practicals with me, they can download the same software for the version, okay, as it will be very helpful for them because as the time passes, the Blender updates its versions. Okay, so so just click on this and you can download your Blender on your computer. Basically you can choose Mac OS, Linux and other versions also, Windows also you can choose. Okay, so basically I have chosen Windows. Okay, and with that you can able to without doing it also you can start, not an issue. Okay, so you can see that it started downloading here. Okay, so as I have already downloaded, I am not able to download it again. So just to show you how this to download from the Google. Now I'll just go to the Blender. After downloading the Blender and installing process, the first thing what you have to do, you have to go to the general. Okay, so as I said, this is Blender 4.2.1. okay, so now what we will do here, the things what we can see is this is called a port view, basically the work area where we are going to work. Okay, this is an object. Let me delete the object so that I can able to understand things. Fine, so I'm deleting the object for now. So this is the work area where we are going to create our 3D models. Okay, this is called a work area, or you can call it a port view also. And this is the camera. Okay, here what we can see where I'm pointing with my cursor, and this is the light. So we can adjust, we can increase the size and everything we can do here. Okay, and the things, whatever the objects or anything we are going to take in the port view or in the work area, it will be available over here. Okay, so as you can see in the port view, in the work area, only two things are there: camera and light. So it is visible here. It is a small window which shows which are the objects you are having on your work area. Fine, you can expand this area by just doing like this. Okay, so I'm just keeping it small or big, anything I can keep. Okay, and this is, with the help of this you can able to rotate the screen properly. Okay, you can screen just right click on your mouse and just hold it for just drag it like this. You can able to rotate and adjust your screen. Fine, so now the different axes. So we are going to create 3D models. So basically what is 3D? 3D means what I understand with a very simple language, we call it 2 dimension means 2 sides, and 3 dimension means basically we are going to work with 3 sides. Okay, in 2 dimension there are only 2 axes, x and y, but coming to the 3 dimension we have 3 axes, x, y and z. Okay, so the first thing, let's say how to bring the object here and how to start working with 3D modeling. Okay, so there's a very simple technique. You just click on add here and you can just go to mesh and you can take any of the object from here. Okay, like I have taken cube here. Okay, there is another way also. If I delete this one by pressing the delete button on my computer, so there's another button, another way, another shortcut key is Shift plus A. If you just press Shift plus A, you can go to mesh and you can take a cube again. Okay, so there are two ways for everything. Okay, so either you can do it with the shortcut keys, okay, for bringing the object, that is called shift plus A, or you can just go to the add here and you can get that object, whatever the object you want, available objects basically. Okay, so first let's see, we are going to discuss about how to work with this work area. Okay, so first let me introduce with this parts. Okay, after explaining these things, we'll go to the other areas also. Okay, we're going to explore all the tools available in the Blender, okay, one by one. So first thing, this is called a select box. Okay, so with the help of this, what you can do, you can select a box. This is the action what you can perform with the help of a select box. Okay, then let's go to the cursor part. Now the very interesting thing about the cursor, I'll tell you one thing, that you can change the position of cursor by just going to the cursor like this. So what is the importance is this, that let's say, just imagine I'm just deleting the object. I just go to this move button. I'm explaining about the cursor. Okay, so I'm deleting the object. Okay, now I'm not putting the cursor over here. I'm just putting my cursor somewhere else. I'm just keeping my cursor here. So now if I try to get the object by pressing shift plus A button, so your object will be coming exactly in the place where you have kept the cursor. Okay, let's say if I change the cursor again, if I just again try to get one more cube or a cylinder, it will come exactly in that position only. Okay, it will not go anywhere else. Getting clear? So now the thing is, so these are the thing. Okay, so another way, let's say there's another shortcut key what we can use for working with the cursor is, you can use shift and the right key of your mouse. You just keep on pressing your shift button and the right key of your mouse and just click. So like that also you can shift the cursor without going to this area. Okay, if you want a shortcut. Getting? So now if my cursor is here, now I'll try to get the object. Okay, so shift plus A I'm pressing and I'm just trying to get the object. So can you see, your object will come exactly in that position where your cursor is there. Okay, this is all about the cursor. Now the third thing is just take a cursor here, it will show move. So with the help of this, you can move your object in any direction, X, Y, anywhere. Okay, so now let's say I want to delete this 2. I don't want this 2. So okay, it's not going. So I'll just select this object and I want to delete this thing. Select it and delete. Fine. Now let's come to the move point. Okay, so there's one way to move this one by going to this move icon in the left side of your window. Okay, here, or there's another way by pressing G also we can able to move the object. If you just press G, you can able to move the object in any direction you want. Is it clear? Okay, now let's say I'm placing my object here. Now I want to move the object only in the x-axis direction. In the x-axis, I want to move my object where? In x-axis. Then what I have to do, I have to press the button G, and along with that I will also press X. Okay, so you'll see that my x-axis line is highlighted. So I can only move the object in x-axis direction now. Fine. In the same way, if I press G again and Y again, that means I can be able to move my object in Y direction. Right? Fine. This is the thing. Now let's say I want to move my object in Z direction. Then I have to, if you want to move your object, you have to press G first. Then let's say Z. I'm pressing G and Z, so my object is moving in only in Z direction. Okay, is it easy? Now let's go to the next tool, that is called rotate. So just click on that. With the help of this rotate, you can see 3 lines basically, right? One is for x-axis, one is y, and one for z. So if I just hold this blue line and just try to rotate, just click on that and just try to rotate, you can able to rotate it. Okay, just double click with your mouse and just rotate. You can able to rotate in only in Z direction. Okay, fine. Now let's say I'm holding this line now, green line, and just double clicking on it, and this I can see I can able to rotate my object only in Y direction. Okay, fine. Now I'll hold the red one, double click, and can able to rotate my object in only in X direction, right? So what is the shortcut key for rotating? So shortcut key for rotating is, I'll just show you. Okay, shortcut key is just select the object first, then go to R, and you just press with R. What you can do, you can rotate your object wherever you want. Okay, but along with R, if you press X, that means you can able to rotate your object in only X direction. Okay, but next, now if you press R and after that you press Y, then you can able to rotate your object in Y direction. Okay, now next thing, again same thing, if you want to do for Z, same, press R first then Z. So now you can able to rotate your object in Z direction. Okay, you see, it's very easy. Fine. Yes, so the three things we have seen, select box, cursor, move and rotate. Okay, these three things we have seen. Now what we will do, we'll go to this part, it's called scaling. Okay, now I'm just pressing the escape button. Once you press escape, all the lines will go away. Okay, now go to scale, click on scale. So by clicking on a scale, what you can do, you can just hold this line and just drag it. You can able to scale it. You can scale the object. Okay, so I'll just show it in a better way. Just a second, I just want to delete it. I'll get the object first, mesh. Okay, so I'm bringing the object here, I'm just holding it like this and dragging it. You can see the object is scaling. You can scale in X, you can scale in Y direction, or you can scale in Z direction also. Okay, just hold the line and drag. What the shortcut is? Shortcut is S. By pressing S and X, you can able to scale it in X direction. Again escape, press S and Y, you can able to scale it in a Y direction. Okay, then after that just try the Z one also. Press S first and then Z, you can able to scale it in a Z direction. Okay, so first thing what we have done, now we have seen that for scaling the initial is S, so the keyword is also S. Okay, so press S and then X, then what will happen, the object will scale in X direction. If you press S and Y, the object will scale in Y direction. Okay, and if you press S and then Z, the object will scale in Z direction. Same way rotate, R, we use R for rotating, right? The initial is R, so that is a short key for rotating, R. Press R and press X, it will rotate in a X axis direction. R and Y and R and Z, following things. Okay, same with G also, right? So we have seen three shortcuts. Okay, G, R and X. G is for moving, R is for rotating, and S is for scaling. Okay, so you can do following things with X, Y, Z. Try first, press the initial, then you go for a X, Y, Z. Okay, now let's say transform. What is a transform then? Transforming in the sense we can able to scale. Okay, nothing else. Transferring in the sense we are just scaling it. Okay, we can change the size, shape and everything with the help of scale. Getting? Now next thing, okay, so the scaling you can do the help of T also, right? You can press T and you can do the transforming. Okay, transforming, you're pressing T and I'm doing it in X direction. So what will happen? So T will not work for the X, Y, Z. T will only X with, if you just select the object and press T, you can able to, this symbol will come and you can able to move it any direction you want. Now the next thing is what is a pencil. So with the help of pencil, whatever you want to write, you can able to write with the pencil. Okay, whether you want to write in a X axis, you want to write in a Y axis, anything, or you want to write in a Z, anything. So you can do writing. Okay, the one is the measure. So with the help of this measure key, what you can do, you can measure the edge, or you can measure the the length or the width. Okay, so what I have to do is just a double click at the edge, at the corner, at the vertex, and you drag this line till here. So it will show the size. Okay, this 3.88 meter is a millimeter on the size. Getting? So with the help of measure, we can measure any end from anywhere. Okay, we can do it from here also till here. Fine, very good. Now the next thing, so for that what I'm doing, I'm just deleting these things I don't want. Now Control Z also you can use for just to go back in the previous step. And the next one is the adding cube. So how to add, let's see. Just click on it and you'll see one shadow, a light shadow will come wherever you will take this light shadow, and you can take it wherever you want and just place it one place. Just click and you can able to do this thing. Just right click, left click on your mouse, drag it, leave, and just go little up, and you can able to make the cube. Okay, anywhere you can take this light, right click, drag, leave, and take this mouse little up, you can able to create the cube. So these are the tools, the basic tools basically what we have seen today. Okay, in the coming classes we will see more tools, okay, and which are very useful for 3D designing and modeling and sculpting. Okay, so I hope you like this video. Thank you.